as adults at a brewery that just opened up in St. Pete. One of my friends from church who also has kids was like, just drop your kids off at my house for a couple hours and go be people. I don't know how to do that. I've had one entire beer and a little bit of food, a dill pickle pizza, and part of a burger. And what I can tell you is, Mama is a lightweight. I have always been a lightweight, but dang, I haven't really had beer since 4 years ago when Nova was born. And I have recently discovered, by recently I mean like in the last 20 minutes, that I did not eat anything since breakfast. You remember we talked about this yesterday, about how eating is a problem for me lately? So I had granola for breakfast. I had a meat stick. And it is now 3:16 p.m. And this is the first time I'm eating since 6:30 a.m. I don't know how to follow that. Anyways, I've had one beer. And now the beer has me. It's 8:30. The whole house is asleep except me again. Again. I just split for the sleeves on this Boxy Raglan cardigan. Doesn't look like much at the moment, but that is an entire front. I've got the sleeves on holders, and this is a tip if you have any extra cables or if you have an interchangeable set. Like, I have gone ahead and put these on a cable. So one of these is on a cable held with a little light bulb clip, and the other sleeve is on a different cable with the needles attached, again held with a light bulb clip. And if you have an interchangeable set of needles, the chances are they come with this hole so you can tighten the needles on and off. And one little light bulb stitch marker will fit in there, and it will keep your stitches from sliding off. So I have one with the needles attached and one without. And this is not just because I'm going to knit the sleeves first. I do that if I can on any sweaters because I hate picking up from waste yarn. So I have all of the ChowGoo mini sets because I like knitting in a circle. I hate using magic loop unless I have to. This particular set is the biggest one. It's 5.5 millimeters to 8 millimeter needles. And my friend Amanda actually got these for me, and they're delightful. I've used them before. I love them so much. And so I have done the sleeve split row and one additional purl row. I probably will work about an inch of the body because I have 2 balls of yarn attached to this right now. It will just make it easier to work the sleeves if there's a little bit of body, especially when I go to pick up stitches right here. I don't know how many stitches I'm gonna pick up. The pattern calls for a certain amount, whatever that is. I haven't looked. I always end up picking up more to avoid holes down here in the bottom, and then I just decrease them out later. So my plan is for this sweater, because I'm not quite sure I'm gonna have enough yarn to make it as long as I want it to, is to leave one entire ball for the button band. And that leaves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 balls in the bag. They're about 100 yards each, and I have 2/3 of a ball times 2 currently attached to the sweater because I am alternating skeins every 2 rows to avoid color pooling, which so far it is working perfectly. Like, I think this is just beautiful. I will be alternating as well on the sleeves, but I'm gonna work about an inch of the body, maybe even a little more. Maybe I'll work until these balls are like a lot smaller, and then I'm gonna pick up and do the sleeves to make sure that I have enough yarn. I'm gonna work both sleeves all the way to the cuff and bind off. Then I'm gonna work as far as I can with the rest of the yarn, leaving 1 ball, approximately 1 ball, to do the button band. How long will this take? 5 to 7 business years, most likely. I have only worked 2 rows. My elbow does feel a little bit better today. It's pretty sore, but it's not as hurting as much as it did yesterday, which is very, very helpful to me. It's been a busy day. I did church, came home, did some cleaning, went back out, dropped the kids off. Then Josiah and I went to a brewery. We had a dill pickle pizza, which was so good. And I will definitely regret eating that because I should not be eating dairy. It does not agree with my life, my body, or my intestines. I also cannot have eggs. And that was really hard when I was nursing baby Noah because he wasn't supposed to have dairy, soy, or pork. He's still not. So I couldn't eat any of that, plus eggs. So it was a very limited diet. And I feel like I'm now having like revenge. I'm gonna do it. I will regret my choices, don't you worry. We did that, and then we went over to a little hotel that was a couple blocks away that has a little cafe, and we got a little peanut butter chocolate dessert, and we ate it, and then we went and picked our kids up, and we brought them home and fed them and put them to bed. And it was just really lovely. It's so weird to spend time with my husband, which is like the craziest thing to say, but like we don't really have people to watch our kids. We can't go out at night because putting them to bed is like always been really iffy with Nova. And we have had more time together in the last couple of weeks by ourselves than I think we've had in a year, like since the beginning of the entire year. It's crazy. Delightful, but crazy that all of this has happened in the last 2 weeks. So hopefully in January, I will be able to watch this couple's kids for them while they go on a date. And then our neighbors down the street who came over for Thanksgiving, they have a 2-year-old. And he is very much like Nova was. Like, he's very shy. He does not want to talk to people. So they're not going to leave him. I know I couldn't leave her anywhere for a long time. But after he goes to bed one night, I will go hang out in their house and just hang out in case he wakes up, which he probably won't, while they go have dinner. And then we're going to try and switch off every month and do that. So like maybe in 2025, Josiah and I can be people out in the world more often. That would be really nice because I really miss him. Like, we do so much parenting together. We don't do a lot of peopling together, and it's just been really lovely to like have conversations conversation. So, I highly do not recommend only drinking coffee and one beer all day. That's what I did. I don't think I had any water till like 5 p.m. Is that insane? That's insane. By then I had a headache. So anyways, I've drank like, I don't know, 30 ounces of water in the last couple of hours, which made me feel much better, but I'm going to be up in the middle of the night having to go to the bathroom. So yeah, I think I'm going to finish my episode of baking, holiday baking. I don't know that I'm going to knit anymore. It's already 8:38 and I'm tired and my arm hurts. I split for the sleeves. That's a big goal, right? Call it a night. Let's not push the elbow. And then I will go to bed at 9 and we'll do it all again in the morning. So yeah, good night, friends. I'll see you tomorrow.